Assalamu alaikum, everybody. As I started, Assalamu alaikum, it means peace. Peace, that what means from Islam, that we hope to live in peace, and all the world be in peace. But we are nowadays in circumstances that all things like this changed. If we are here as a Palestinian under occupation from 1948 till now, and we are still struggling in order to get our freedom, that we are in Gaza, especially in Gaza, we are like a big jail. We cannot go outside Gaza without a permission from the occupation, that I have to go for any place I want or I dream to. And most of the time I reject it. I'm talking about myself, as it happened to me more than one time. To feel that you are the only human being in all over the world, that you don't have the chance to travel whenever you want, wherever you want. The person that you are full of sadness every minute. I will not take you far away. I will talk about the project, but I will share you actually the circumstances for educator, a teacher, a lecturer at university. When, as I used to woke up in the morning, pray my prayers, after that having water to wash my hand, having a safe place in my house, in my flat exactly, and getting my own car to go to the university and making lectures, and return back to my family to sit with them and to discuss with them about what they did in school, what they have, and can negotiate with them about a lot of things, and we could get something for spare time, free time, to be together, to go outside and to visit our relatives or go to the sea. This is a usual day that we did before the war started here. And I will take you as a day during the war here as Dr. Omar. And I let mention this for today, that when I woke up after a horrible night, this horrible night, by targeting a family who are beside the shelters that we are living in, and four kids were killed, their father, their mother. And while you are just on a sleep, the sound of quadcopters, the sound of the planes up to you, make you actually feeling disappointed of everything in life. And you could sleep for 30 minutes, an hour, that's fantastic. And then you woke up to find water, because from 5 months we have to carry from the a distance more than a kilo to get your gallons and to fill the gallons and to bring them to your family. And actually, when you brought them and started washing your face, because you don't have, as usual, to find water from the tap. After that, you are trying to find the bread, and the bread, you have to be in queues until you reach. And this is actually, we are so happy that nowadays it is available and we can get bread, we can get food, and alhamdulillah, we are finding this is very nice. before 2 or 3 hours, sorry, 3 months. That was very hard to get, but nowadays it is so good. Alhamdulillah. After that, you have to start your daily routines of finding any work and getting in any place and searching for a new shelter, because if they enter Rafah, and this is the threats that we are finding nowadays and day and night, they are just reminding that they will enter Rafah, and this is the last place that we are finding a shelter to. Thinking about this actually make your day out of control. You making your psychological matter not as easy as a something that you will pass it easily. This is because you think that maybe if they enter, what will happen to me? What will happen to my family? What happened to my father and to my mother? Could I just hold them on and escape with them? Thinking about these matters actually will make everybody thinks how you are standing till now. Hearing from there, and every time we have something happen to our family exactly. Before 2 weeks, I my nephew, and before 2 days, my niece. And this is actually a very horrible situation. I wish none of you face this situation one a day. I'm here and struggling in finding network, struggling in finding a place to speak. But because I have a message, and maybe my message is the last message that we could share in order to make a good connection full of humanity from all people. And I really know that teachers, educators are the secrets of making a change in the world, because they are dealing with the human, and they are the most people who are care of the humanity. So here I'm sharing this because maybe my message reached to your heart, not to your ears, and it will be make something as a series of connection for all over the world. Maybe we have 6 months and we are sharing and we are making appeals, and no one stopped this aggression, no one stopped this partial aggression. Most of the speakers, the governments, most of the people who are trying to defend, and at the last, every day we lose, actually we loses a family. Every day we have a family missed, and not only one family, we are talking about families. Yesterday, a family with a very beautiful kids, all of them, they are killed without any reason. That's because they are Palestinian. And I swear that because they are Palestinian, because the Palestinian, they are getting that all the world making them as terrorists, and they are seeking for peace, and they call them are terrorists. And I have something when I get the chance to be in USA, from getting out the crossroad till reaching USA, they are dealing with me as a terrorist because I'm Palestinian. If I'm not, something will be different. So the situation is horrible. Why? I'm here talking as a human, as a teacher, as an educator. I'm sharing you my feelings. I'm sharing you what exactly I'm feeling. And I need support, not as we are with me. I need a support that we are changing the attitude from all over the world that the Palestinians are people who are caring about peace, who are caring about life, who actually love the life. They are not have to be as from 1948 till now, they are under aggression, under war. For me, I was born in 1986. In 2000, have I had an aggression, an intifada, and everything actually happened is absolutely can't imagine. And thousands of Palestinians killed. And I'm talking about 2007, 2008, in, and 2000. If I mentioned everything, this is horrible. As me, when I get married in 2000, in 2008, I get married in 2008 actually, and my house, my flat, the rented flat, was destroyed in 2008. And I'm just a new, we are a new couple, we are just two, and they destroyed the house and the flat, which actually I worked about 15 hours a day in order to make this flat. But in 2008, it is collapsed totally. We have another war in 2000, another aggression in 2014, another aggression in 2018, 2020, 2021, 2023. And we are like like animals, and whenever they want to hit, they hit us without any solution that they have to stop their aggression upon us. It is not because of one day, not because of October. It is because they are from 1984 and till now we are feeling that we are like animals and they are treating like animals, because not because the occupation are treating, because all the world are supporting, or we could be, to be honest, all the powerful countries are supporting. Know why, but this is actually the reality. Why do I have to make Gaza Pen Friends? To be honest with this project is actually because I have my students from 6 months, they don't have the chance to write something. They don't have to make a connection in English, and they starting losing their hopes, starting losing their enthusiasm that maybe will they have a life next time, or maybe one day they return back. When somebody lose a hope, do you know what does it mean? It means that they are in a catastrophic situation. They are losing themselves. Could you imagine if this actually happened to a person? What if it happens to a student who actually loses all the passion to to return back to life? So I started dealing with them. What do you think if we started our sessions in English language? They are in lack of connection, but they offer that we have some places we can go. And one of them told me, I am ready to go to a cafe. It maybe needs from me to walk 2 kilometers in order to reach it in Al Mawasi, in western part of Rafah. But I need to make my writing just to retain a response from anybody to tell me that he is from a country outside and they are understanding and believing about Palestinian. And I actually responded, I will be the only one, inshallah, to be with you in order to reach. And actually, I'm so happy that they sent the message. And Fatima, I'm so glad that you responded to my students. And they, not only my students, their parents, they are feeling something good. And they, one of the parents sent to me, you actually let them smile, let them finding this is something good. They are investing their time. They have something to feel that this is the life, not of thinking when I will die. They think when I will have to meet my benefriend. So this project actually changed the attitude from when to die to when to get connection, when to travel abroad and complete my study. This especially something I do believe we have to work and enhance in order to reach the goals that we are working in. It won't be hard if we started believing about the idea itself, the project itself. And it won't be hard if we started dealing with the students themselves and writing and expressing themselves in every topic they want by our guidance as teachers. And after that, we could respond something amazing, inshallah. The project, I started it from Gaza to revive my students' hope. I started it to improve my students' a connection with the word, and also as writing is one of the most important skills to let students return back to the education itself, because a productive skill. And if they write, they could share feelings, they could share their emotion, and they could do all the best in order to reach the goals. So
Thank you
this
so
will
much.
yes, I'm
We
sorry
have
if I
2 more minutes.
long time.
Yeah, no, thank you so much.